What's up, y'all? I'm back again. Shit you with another video. Um, just to let I'm from Florida. From the Orlando area. Disneyland, or Disney World, I would say. But you know, by me being from Florida, I'm also a ex-con. Convicted felon, I would say. And here in Florida, we just had recently like a law was passed for the Amendment 4 that all the people, convicted felons or whatnot, get their voting rights back. You know, basically all your debts paid to society or whatnot. Everything go back. So therefore, you'll be able to vote. I love voting because I was able to vote around the time I was 18. And then after that, I ended up getting in trouble by the time I was 19 and kind of messed me up. But I was always a person of politics and like politics, but didn't know that they'll mess me up like that. A lot of stuff we didn't know. You know what I'm saying? That they try to mess you up on. And, I wasn't able to vote for Obama. I wasn't able to vote for uh, this past presidency and all kind of things. But just seeing some things on YouTube and even on the news, other little stuff. We just seeing how the Republicans trying to play a dirty game. They actually trying to make a loophole in this law that was passed, basically trying to say that, okay, this law may be passed, but in order for y'all to have y'all voting rights back, or in order for y'all to even be able to vote, you would have to pay all your fines and fees or whatnot that you may have. And that's not even including, and that's what they're saying, not even including the ones that has nothing to do with the case. So basically they trying to hold you back, knowing that the election gonna come, knowing people money is messed up and everybody on the budget. And 9 times out of 10, a lot of people who has this and knowing that the law has been passed, now everybody trying to play catch up. It might trying to pay their restitution or whatever it is just to get by and get past whatever it is, for them to go on about them lives, get their driver license, all kind of stuff. People trying to bounce back and get themselves back in motion in life and working and all kind of stuff. But instead of trying to find some kind of loophole and a monkey wrench to throw into the gears to grind you out, slow you down, and to fuck you up, because all they care is about this voting shit. See, white people and the Republicans, they always was good at this shit and rigged it that way, and they always been good at rigging it. And then now they see that it's like 1.4 to 5 million new voters that can possibly be voting. And now they like, well, hell, these voters here might not be the voters for us anyway, because 9 times out of 10 we the one who made these laws for these people, and now that they've been granted these new wishes, and now they might come back to attack us by not voting for us. You know what I'm saying? And they're gonna try to see things in their own way. Man, shit. It might be a few of them out of that 1.4 to the 5 million that still may vote for a Republican. But at the same time, it's like, looking at how things are, I mean, it's just crazy. I mean, I don't get it sometimes. Just how they just don't know when to stop. You know what I'm saying? The Republicans has a history of suppressing the vote. You know, I mean, it just what it always been. You know, they just always want to rig something. You know, so something can go in their favor and it would not be in the favor of the other party. And it's always just been fucked up like that. But it's some people by the name of Sheena and Desmond Meade, you know, from the Florida Rights Restoration Coalition. You know, they helping people get their rights back and stuff like that, pushing for folks. Head up to, you know, Tallahassee, you know, get their votes, get their rights and stuff back in gear so they can be able to vote, you know. And they ain't only doing it for, you know, black people and shit. I heard they doing it actually for the people who might vote against us, you know, who still part of Trump country, you know, MAGA people, you know, and some of them can't vote, but now they trying to wanna like shit. We want to vote, but we can't vote, and they realizing like, hey, how the hell, you know, they don't realize that they actually holding their own supporters back in the same thing. So they do have supporters, you know what I'm saying? They have supporters that they actually holding back, and so they can't think that all the people that they holding back is really for us or really for the Democrats and stuff like that. It ain't really that, you know. It's other folks that's out here that still support, but you holding back, you know, because now, you know, back in the days it used to be about the black man, but nowadays it's about, you know, nowadays it's more so about oh man, I just kind of messed up my thought. A little text came through, but far as that, yeah, well, yeah, like I said, you know, they kind of holding their own people back and stuff like that, and they want to vote too. And so another thing is they can't hold them back, so they got to figure out something, and that's why they probably got us to the point where it's like, okay, we'll let them vote, get their votes back. Now everybody's starting to get their votes back, their voting rights back. It'll be cool, you know. I mean, for a lot of convicted felons to get their voting rights back, and especially a lot of OGs now who learned the law, and you know, cats who used to be in the law library, people start getting conscious, and people start getting up on game about stuff, and want to know certain stuff, so they don't have to feel a certain way, you know. So people voting now, you know. They go out there and feel a little empowered that they voice was heard, that they vote was in, and that's just all what we want to do. We just want to get our voice heard. You know, we've been down for so long. There's so many people who've been a convicted felon who probably wanted to vote for a long time and just couldn't, you know, and knowing that their voice would have been heard, you know, they just trying to do whatever they can to stop us and stop our voices from being heard, you know. But we'll be heard. We just keep fighting, you feel me? And when we keep fighting, everything be cool. We just gotta stick together, keep pushing, you know, and these rights come back. But they ain't got nothing, you know, like I said in another video, you know, they dying off and we ain't. We built the last, you know. We like the baby kids. We don't die, we multiply. So that's why another way you know, we do got to start killing ourselves and killing each other, you know, because they can't reproduce like us, you feel me? And once we get smart on that note to realize that, and we don't kill ourselves and educate our kids, and by the time our kids hit 17, 18, and smart enough to know that they voting, and smart enough to know that they can make their own living and stuff like that, man, we'll be good, bro. None of that hating shit. None of that, man. It's time for us to bounce back, man. We gotta get all our shit back. That Amendment 4, that shit in, man. That shit for us, bro. Right here in Florida. Right here in Florida, man. I mean, I'm all for it. I don't know if I got any fees or anything, because I paid all my fees and shit back. You know, I was like 24. I'm not 32 now. So, you know, they had my license and everything. But I don't know what else I probably might have owed still. And that's another thing, you know. They'll find anything, especially since they said that shit, whatever type of fees you may have, and that's not, and not even including the shit that has to do with the cases that you caught the felonies and the shit that fucked you up on. So like, you know, it's crazy. I'm just trying my best to stay in a positive note, you know, because the Republicans, man, they'll do anything. They'll throw whatever at you, you know. Part of these laws, man. They'll throw whatever at you. But we the people, man, we gonna stand up and we gonna rise against this, you know. We gonna keep fighting. All the you know, convicted felons, all the people who done lost their rights, trying to get their rights back, whether you black, white, Latino, whatever you is, man. I know you trying to, everybody know that struggle. All of us done sat in that county jail, know what I'm saying, and seen different sides of life, walks of life, know what I'm saying. And you sat there, and I know you done heard a conversation with somebody that you probably never thought you would probably have a conversation with, know what I'm saying. You start learning all those things. Motherfucking these same motherfucking Republicans fuck around and go to jail and sit down in the cell and have to realize the same shit. So y'all motherfuckers know. Y'all been sitting in that bitch. Y'all done sat in that bitch with us. Know what I'm saying? Y'all seen. Y'all know what it's like. Y'all know how it feel. Why? Because like I was finna say earlier, but I got a little distracted, was, you know, the thing was, you know, we black. And, you know, they already know that they know that we got to have our rights back. You know what I'm saying? They know they can't just keep suppressing us and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And so they know that some kind of way, eventually, we gonna end up getting something. You know what I'm saying? They just got to throw a monkey wrench in it just to mess us up, man. It's crazy, but that's just what it is, man. But we just got to continue to rise and fight, you know, because we already know the struggle. We should already know what to do. We already should be prepared and be ready for whatever when it comes down to this, you know. I mean, we'll be all right, you know. That's just a little things, the little tricks what they be having up their sleeve in the little dirty little game, you feel me? I mean, stuff like this, we could take their own man, you feel me? People who want to vote for them, we might could change their mind to come and vote for us, all because of the simple fact that they trying to hold them down. Like I said, they done sat in the jails with us. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like they don't know. You know what I'm saying? They done sat down and they realize, you know, 'cause they like, dang, this man in here, and they realize they done caught a little charge, and they realize, well, dang, it ain't so bad, or dang, man, this man here just an average person, just like me, you know what I'm saying? And then they start realizing certain shit, and then it be a chain reaction of certain white people that I say, use your privilege, white people, you know what I'm saying? Use your privilege. You have the privilege, you see things, certain shit happening y'all the same way it happened to us, you know what I'm saying? Just use your privilege to make it more aware to the other white folks, to shape their minds to see the same things what others don't, to shape their minds so they can see, so they don't have to be blind to people who going through certain things in life, man. You don't just continue to put your foot on people's neck and you know you see it and you walking by, and I guess you feel like, well, hell, it ain't me. So, but once you realize when it's you know what I'm saying? And that's when you see. Why? Because the white man now, it used to be about black. Now they see green. I couldn't never get to that point. I kept missing my point. But yeah, it used to be about black, but now it's about green. They don't give a fuck who you are now. You know what I'm saying? It's like now they want to know. They want they want money from whoever it is, whether you white, black, Puerto Rican, you know what I'm saying, Hispanic, Asian, or whatnot. They want their bread, you know what I'm saying? And if you go to jail, they don't give a fuck what color you are neither. Whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? They getting their bread. That's just how it is. That's how they made their law. You know what I'm saying? Shit go for everybody now. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of like my granddaddy used to say, you don't go for one, you don't go for two, go for all of you. And that's pretty much what it is. You know what I'm saying? Now they kind of setting the example for everybody. But they don't really want everybody to, you know how the laws is, man. They really got a shape for the black people, but you know, some get caught up in the web too. And that's just how the game go. But yeah, man, we gonna keep pushing that narrative and hoping that everything still be alright when it comes to that day. And hopefully I could be at that voting poll trying to vote. I be telling my girl, know what I'm saying, all kind of stuff, enlightening her, people that I know, enlightening them on certain things, because that's just what we need to know, man. We ain't finna have them to stop us. We can't stop. We gotta vote. Gotta keep voting. You know what I'm saying? It's cool to vote. If you black out there, you look so-called hood nigga or whatnot, my nigga, take your time out through that day, my nigga. Holla at your mama. Holla at your grandma and them, your uncle and them. Somebody know something. You know what I'm saying? Holla at them and see what you can do or something just to have your name, something come through the mail. So you go out there to that voting poll, man. Get your vote in, bruh. You know what I'm saying? It's about your voice being heard. Why? Because you been to jail before. Do it for the nigga who done been to jail. Do it for the one who locked up in prison right now and can't vote. You know what I'm saying? A person who dead and gone right now. You know what I'm saying? Who fought for the rights for us to vote. You feel me? So, yeah, man, all y'all young cats, man. Hey, I'm just letting you know, it is cool to vote. Don't think, yeah, it's a short period of time, bruh, just to go out there and go and do that. Don't let nobody say, well, I ain't voting for nothing, man. That just bullshit, bruh. You just go out there and go and do it, bruh. It's for you. I felt good when I first ever did, and I was a jitterbug. I was 18 years old, bruh. So I felt good doing that and wanted to do it again and keep doing it. Because I felt like my vote was good and it was right. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing this for me, my ancestors, my kids, all that. I'm going out there and vote. Fuck them Republicans. They trying to hold them down, but we ain't finna be held down. We gonna try to get them voting rights back for everybody who fucked up, bruh. We finna get that voting shit back. We out. Like, comment, subscribe. Holla at me, G.I. Smoke. Signing out. You dig?